Initializing recap.
It seems that whatever psychic resonance that this liquid has, it makes whoever it is ministered to highly susceptible to coercion or suggestion.
Either this is Azin's blood directly, and he's the organism producing it, or he has found or has captured something with that power and influence and is just draining it.
Pitch, what if he's the one not in control?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Make your way to where this tree was, and it's not there. Instead, it is a statue of a young Meso, and it is him standing with a woman. This display features Helena's favorite flower, the dahlia. In an alley, you see Azin standing and staring at you. He looks unwell. Please believe me when I tell you, I'm the one holding back the flood. The 11th hour is nigh upon us, Merrick. If you want the answers, meet me where it started. I don't want to fight you, Durrin. Not again. Not anymore.
Did a lot of thinking down there, too. I understand. More than you know.
I think we'd be better off as professional colleagues.
I'm okay with that.
How long has it been?
Since I've seen you last? Like 60 years?
What about Alpha? Meso's kid.
Meso never had a kid. You found it on the Nightcrawler, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were able to take a little bit of it, correct?
Yeah. Correct.
What happened to the rest of it? Ministry of Defense squad was dispatched to collect those ships. They then moved those ships to Useron.
It always leads back to fucking Useron.
Once the Bloodletters taste a little bit of blood, we don't let it go. Boys, bleed 'em dry.
Recap complete.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of No Quest for the Wicked. Gentlemen, I have 2 questions for you.
Ooh.
Are you ready to rock?
I am.
Yeah.
More importantly, are you ready to roll?
I'm ready to barrel roll.
Yeah. Ready to stumble through some starship combat.
That's right, boys. It is our very first Starship Combat. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Starfinder rules, Starship Combat doesn't exactly work the same way that regular combat does. There are phases where the various positions on the ship take turns doing their thing, and then it resolves in everyone who's able to attack, attacking all at once. So, boys, we are going to start off in the very first phase, which is the engineering phase.
Oh, shit.
A reminder, Captain Merrick, you can act in any one of these phases, but only once per round.
Correct.
Okay.
So, Durrin, this is your phase.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is, like, they're coming in hot, so we're going to come back hot right at them. I'm going to divert power to the weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
DC is 10 plus... Oh, nat 20.
There is an additional bonus to that, right?
That does give you an additional bonus. Diverting power to weapons. The augmented weapons run at maximum safe power. For your starship's weapons, treat each die roll that results in a 1 as if they've rolled maximum result instead.
What? That's crazy.
Who's firing the guns? Because I know we have a pilot, a captain, and an engineer, but who's shooting?
So the persistence goes into battle stations. Cody, you jump in the pilot seat. Merrick, you're in the captain's chair. Durrin, you're at the engineering station. Short Jet comes scampering in and hops up beside you at the science station. And Jenny kind of saunters in and just says, "It's been a while since I've done one of these." And pull up, like chin up style, pulls herself up into the turret.
Oh, yeah.
You see that there are currently 5 Bloodletter ships, all shaped like red teardrops with a sort of like a circular base at the front of it. And they are speeding at you as well. Durrin, you flip a couple of switches, and Jenny and Cody both hear a as the weapons power up, you see the laser cannons at the front of the ship, Cody, begin glowing.
Yeah, Cody's just like, yes, yes.
Make it count.
I'll do my best.
And now it's the helm phase, which allows the pilot and science officer to go. So the way this is going to work, Cody, you're going to do a piloting check. This determines who's sort of like in control of the situation. It is an opposed check. The other Bloodletter ships are all going to roll as well.
Oh yeah? You want that now?
Yep.
Okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best. That is a 26.
Okay. Well, they rolled a natural 1. So
Oof.
I think you guys are just so ready and hyped that you currently have the advantage. Short Jack looks at you, Durrin, and just says, "Oh, what do I do, boss?"
Get to scanning. Figure out their defenses, their weapons, whatever you can.
You got it. And he begins tapping away, and a short, like, sensor burst pops out from the persistence, and he's going to attempt to do a computer's check. Ooh, that is pretty good.
Ooh. I don't think there's a reason for you to give me all this right now. Just like, when it comes up, we can talk. You can give us that info.
Going to simplify the scanning rules, because at rules is written you're supposed to give like AC, target lock AC, hull points, shield points. Like, it's a lot of information that I don't think is narratively interesting. What Short Jack is going to find out here is, so he finds out the defenses and the weapons. So the weapons are, they have a turret that can shoot 360. So firing arcs isn't that important for them. They can take a shot at you no matter where they are, as long as they're close to you. And they also have a ability that if they latch onto your ship, they can start draining your power.
Ooh. Cody, don't get too close to them.
Short Jack looks and says, "It looks like they're Leech class ships, so you definitely don't want these guys latching onto us."
To latch on, they've got to catch me first.
I will let you know their ACs. So their AC and target lock are both 17.
Ooh, okay.
Cody, what are you doing?
I'm going to do a stunt as we close the distance.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to, I believe it's called evade. Yes. So I'm just going to like come in and I know barrel roll is its own thing, but I think I'm going to like spin the ship as we come in just so it's like harder to hit.
All right.
That is going to do it. I need to hit a DC 20, and that is a 24.
So what do you get?
I get a +2 to AC and TL until the start of the next round.
Oh my god.
Very good. That concludes the helm phase. Now we're going to the gunnery phase. So how this usually works is there's a lot of like moving around and positioning on a hex grid if we were playing this properly. But because we are an audio medium only and there is no visual component, we have removed the need for counting squares and all that. And because Cody has succeeded on his piloting check, he is going to be rolling a positioning check. You are going to roll twice and take the highest result, and you are trying to beat the Bloodletters positioning DC. They will be doing the same thing, but they'll be rolling twice and taking the lowest, and they're going to be trying to beat your positioning DC, which is currently 21.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. That's a nat 20 right there.
Damn. Okay.
I don't even know if I should roll the second one. No. Let's see if I get double. No, that's the opposite.
Okay.
Not full opposite. It was a 4.
Damn, they just rolled net 20 as well.
What?
They had to take the lowest.
Holy shit.
Oh.
They also make it.
Does it then result in like who got higher or?
No, so what it's essentially that like you guys have both got into position.
Okay. Cool.
So, what arc are you trying to fire from, and what ship? We'll just label them 1 through 5.
I feel like Cody is he's a little pumped to see the guns lighting up out front and to finally kind of be able to put the ship through its motion. So I think he's going to speed straight for Salvian's ship and try to hit him with the laser cannons on the front.
So I will say, during the scan, you didn't see Salvian on any of these ships.
Oh, okay. The one in the middle then.
Oh.
No.
Is he watching from the sidelines? Is he not even in here?
That seems like a captain's taunt to me.
So I will also say, Merrick, this is your last phase to act this round.
I'm giving the bonus to the gunnery. Cody, lock on and fire. And that will be a successful +2 as I encourage him. I believe.
We don't have any other phases left this round, right?
Nope.
I guess the duo node only lets you do +1 to 2. It doesn't let you put 2 on 1, right?
No. Yeah, you can use it twice a round, but give you a +1 bonus.
All right, I'm going to use that as well, and I'm going to open fire on this middle ship. Okay. So it is 11 plus my base attack, which is 7, plus my dex, which is 3. So 21 plus 2 plus 1. So 24 to hit, which I believe will do it.
That does it, yep.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to call the ship 1.
Do I just call it ship 3 if it's in the middle?
Sure.
I guess it doesn't matter.
The players have spoken, Dane. It's ship 3.
Yep, it's ship 3. That's fine.
All right, this is 4d4, right?
It's 4d4.
Okay. Remember, any one you roll is now maxed to 8.
Okay, I've rolled 2 2s. Oh, 3 2s. Okay, I'm rolling another fucking d4. Sorry, boys. Okay, well, that's a 4. So 6 plus 4, so 10 points of laser damage.
And what arc are you shooting at?
I guess just the forward arc. I'm hitting them like right in the face.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I don't know if we announced last episode, but all the ships have screaming faces on the front.
Oh, yeah, no, that was in the world primer.
Okay, cool.
You said you did 10?
Yeah.
You open up this volley of gunfire, and you see it tear this almost hole through their first shields, and they're now flickering. And you hear above you Jenny say, "All right, that was cute, Cody, but watch this." She is going to fire the, I believe it's the flak cannon.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Cody's just like chanting, "I feel the need for speed. I feel the need," and he's like looking around, like people are gonna join in.
I don't know this chant.
Yeah, it's just weirdly quiet.
It's an easy chant to follow. I just said the whole thing twice.
I don't know.
Well, she does it as you just hear from above, just like a as Jenny begins pelting that middle ship as well. Well, she rolled a 1, so that's a 4.
Hell
That's
yeah.
another one, a 4.
Oh.
So almost max damage. She did.
Durrin, you beautiful bastard.
I do what I can.
And let me see if that puts them into glitching. You see, as you launch that barrage of gunfire, Cody, you see Jenny take advantage of the flickering shields, and she begins pelting them with the flak cannon as you see the front of the ship and the windshield begin to just get, like, shredded. And that first ship begins wobbling before making it back on course. But you can tell that you are now dealing some pretty solid damage to it.
Hell yeah.
Is it glitching?
It is not glitching. It is one off from glitching.
Damn. I guess for people listening, once you do, I believe it's a quarter of their damage.
Yes, I think. I don't know what I have like the thresholds on the sheet, so I'm not sure what the math is. But yes, once you deal a significant amount of damage to the hull, the systems begin failing on the ship, and you then either have to deal with it or suffer the consequences, and the compound. So if a system is glitching and you take another critical threshold damage, the system then goes from glitching to malfunctioning to wrecked, and with increasing penalties and problems to solve on the ship.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so it is their turn now. They all got into position. So you see they're like in a V formation, and you see the one who you fired on in the middle. They keep course. They're going right at you, and then at the last second, they dip underneath and are going to try to just shoot at the underside of your ship as they fly underneath with their turret. And this will be targeting your forward arc. Yes, that is 17 on the dice.
We do have a +2 to our... Oh, I guess 17 on the dice. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So that is... They're shooting a coil gun. So as they go underneath, you just hear it spin up with a... And then just as like a straight line, almost like they're zipping you up with gunfire underneath you. They don't have your special ability. Oh, boy. That's 7 points of damage to your forward arc.
Okay. Takes our shields down from 8 to 1.
The two directly after that front ship pull off to the side and disappear onto your starboard and port side. And then finally, the last two go above you and attempt to do the same thing that the other one did, but this time shooting at the top of the ship. And they're going to be targeting the port and starboard side. Yeah, goddamn. That's an 18 on the die. And then the last one is... Yeah, it's a 23.
Hey, this 5v1 doesn't feel too cool. Just saying.
Yeah, Dane, start us off a little bit easier, would you? Come on, man.
Absolutely not. You know what game you're playing, and you know who you're playing with. So both of those, 25 hits you, right? Or 23 hits you?
I believe our AC is currently 19 with the bonus.
Okay. Then
Oh no, it's 21 with the bonus.
Yeah. Don't cut us too short, man.
that is 10 points of damage on the port side.
Okay, so that wipes our shield completely there and gives us 3 damage.
Stop rolling dice.
And then that's 7 points of damage on the starboard side.
Which wipes that completely, but doesn't give us any damage. All right, we're bare on each side. The forward arc is barely holding on. At least our butt is secure.
Just how I like it.
You're going to have to flip it around and just fly backwards.
Hey, you think I won't?
Cody, initiate butt tactics.
But first, as for always.
That concludes the first round of combat, boys.
Okay.
We're back up to the engineering phase. Durrin, what are you doing?
Oh man, we're diverting power to shields. This is a little scary.
Okay.
15 on the die. With my engineering, that is a 34.
Yeah. The DC should be on the page.
I did not look at the DC. I should have just said it's all good. It works.
Hey, it's a good fucking number though. I like that. 34, it's solid.
34, it's pretty good.
So you get 5% of your ship's power rating, which I believe gives you 8 points of shields back.
Cool. All right, so we get 8 points of shields back, and then I'm going to look at Short Jack, like, rebalance them, get us as protected as possible.
So you get to determine where they go now, and then Short Jack can rebalance if you want. So you can put those, when you divert shields, you're allowed to tell me, like, you're allowed to put those 8 points wherever, as long as every side needs to have a percent. Like, you can't put nothing in any of them, so you have to put at least one.
So so I'll say, so I have to put at least one in each one, right?
Yeah, I believe there's math to it, but for now we're just going to say at least one.
Okay, so
including the undamaged shield?
No, you just can't have a shield at 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to put half of it in port, half of it in starboard, so 4-4.
Cody's like, what about the front? Because, like, it's flickering right in front of his face.
Short Jack will rebalance, it'll be fine.
Then we're going into the helm phase. Captain, pilot, science officer can go. Short Jack is already following instructions and is rebalancing. Oh, he just does it.
Now, I think he also gets a +2 because we have a +2 to computers, right? And that's science officer?
Yes. Yeah, that's why he just does it. He rolled an 18 and he needed a 20. So he's going to move. How many is at the back right now?
8.
8's on the back.
Okay, so he's going to put 4 to the front, 4 to the back, and keep 4 on the sides.
Cool. So we have 5 up front and 4 in the back, right? Total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So we 5 and then 4 all around.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Merrick, do you want to act this round, or are you waiting?
Yeah, I'm going to give Cody a bonus to the piloting check.
Okay.
Cody, I know you can get us out of this situation.
I'm dangerous.
What'd you say, need for speed or fast?
You're getting there. I feel the need
I feel the need
for speed.
for speed, as Merrick points into the abyss.
+2?
Yeah.
Can I use that for my positioning roll instead, or do I use it for both, or do I just use it for this?
I don't know. Positioning is new, so that's up to date.
This will be for the first check if he's using it now.
Sure. So this is a pretty high roll, which is nice. 27.
Ooh, they got a 25. So you
That
beat them.
+2, baby.
Oh, actually, sorry, 29 with the +2.
Well, either way, you've won the piloting check. Despite getting surrounded, you are in a good position. You are still sort of like in the lead. Are you doing anything? What are you doing?
I think I'm going to keep evading.
Okay.
Don't know if it helps us much because they're rolling bombs. Maybe get some distance this time so that we can utilize our missiles. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely do it. 16 on the dice, +17, and I only needed to hit a 20.
Then yes, you start weaving in and out of the ships, trying to shake them and get them off your back. So that is going to bring us into the gunnery phase. So roll your positioning check.
That is a 31.
Yeah, that beats their DC for sure. I'm just rolling.
Oh, I guess I roll it twice, right? Or do I?
It doesn't matter. You've already succeeded. Doesn't matter. They are not doing well this round. So only 2 of them have won their positioning checks. But, Durrin, you notice that, and I guess, Cody, you notice this as well. There is a sudden lurch in the ship as you feel it kind of lose power for a second. There's a flash of lights. They dim for a second, and for a brief moment, Durrin, you see like all of the warning signs pop up on your display and then quickly go away.
I think they've latched on.
So for the next, or like any checks you take at this point are going to be a -1 if they have to do with the ship systems. So pretty much the only one not taking minuses are going to be Merrick.
Do we know why?
Yeah, we're being leeched.
But we haven't done attacks yet.
They all won their positioning check, and the 2 that flanked you used their attacks to latch on.
Wait, when did that happen?
So you remember there was 2 that went off to the side?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought you said they did the same thing with the chain gun.
No, that was the dude who went over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I would have used my move to evade to disconnect. I don't know how I missed that entirely.
This isn't an anchoring weapon.
Okay.
This is like a weapon they have that's on their ship.
Zippy zappy. Fair enough.
So I will, on the engineering phase, I'll run you through how this works. But 2 of them did get into position to attack you. So the one who went above and over you, they're going to circle around and they're going to try to do a strafing run on the port and starboard side again. So first one is a 25.
Yep.
And the second one's a natural 1.
Now, do we not go first because we won the positioning roll?
Attacks happen at the same time, so you can. So you let me know who you're attacking. Right now, there are only 3 ships available because 2 of them are latched onto you.
All right, anyone counts. Jenny, just get one of them.
What about the one we've already damaged? May as well,
If it's one
1v4 beats 1v5.
Let's do it. Take the shot.
And how much damage are we taking there, dude?
The amount of 1s I've rolled, Jesus, that is 6 points of damage to the port side.
Port. All right. So that shield is now gone, and we're taking 2 damage.
Okay.
I tell Jenny, I'm like, use the computer on this one.
All right, you got it. And you guys are focusing fire on the middle one, number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the missiles, hopefully, if we can.
Okay, yep. If you're telling Jenny to use the missiles, she was being conservative with them, but yeah, she'll let them fly. Fuck, she rolled a nat 1.
Oh, that was disappointing.
You hear like as the turret switches barrel, and then you see a missile go wide as it spirals off into space and then explodes. But Cody, you get to go.
Okay. Is there anything with, like, in my firing arc?
So the position check is you telling me where you're going. So because you won, if you want to be in the front arc of the...
Sure, I guess I'll clip when they, like, strafe fire. I'll clip. Maybe the one with the -1 puts him kind of like... He flies out of, like, erratically and, like, into my firing arc, and I'm going to unload on him.
Okay.
I'm going to use the other duo node as well, because it's the last time we can use it this round. And that is going to be 22.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
All right. And this time I have 4d4, so I don't have to just roll them all separately. 2 4s, 2 1s. So 10 damage again. I'm going to hit him in the port. Or no, in the rear.
In the rear. Okay.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, you know it.
The shields on the rear begin to flicker, and it is engineering phase.
Okay, a few things I kind of want to do, but no, we'll just get more shield. We need to get the shields back up. Okay.
So you can also use your engineering roll or turn to begin or attempt to disengage the leeches.
Oh, okay. How's that going to work?
So it's similar to the break.
To break free of anchoring weapon?
Yeah, it's similar to that, but the DC isn't the same because it's technically an attack that they're using a weapon on. So you have to give me an engineering check, and it will negate. It won't like take them off, but it will negate the power drain. So you won't be taking the minuses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that because I can't focus on shields. I'll just make sure short like keep those shields balanced. I'm gonna deal with these leeching things. Oh. Natural 1, but it's a skill check, so it's a 20.
Okay, don't forget you also have short checks ability that lets you re-roll engineering checks.
Yeah, of course. Let's do that. That sounds great.
Also, Durrin, I believe in you this time. Don't fuck it up.
Thank you, Captain.
And I'll give you a bonus as well, hopefully.
I will remind you that Short Jack's flaw is that he's inexperienced, so there is a chance that this will be treated as a natural 1, but you just rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, so let's just do it. Let's just go.
Let's go.
Am I adding any bonuses from you, Captain, at all?
+2, buddy.
+2? Okay, that is a 28.
Okay. Cody, you feel the engine kick back into full power, and your screens all stop flickering as Durrin has successfully halted the leech's draining ability.
This is preventing me from doing anything else. We need to get them off of us.
Trying.
Short Jack looks at you and he says, I know you want me to work on the shields, but I might be able to get them off.
If you can do it, that's more important.
So Short Jack is going to attempt to get them off of them. You guys feel and become a little faster as Short Jack successfully puts a pulse through the ship, and you feel like a hum temporarily as he has detached one of the ships.
Oh, you are the best, Short Jack.
I do what I can. We're in the helm phase, so give me some piloting checks there, Cody.
That is a 31.
Oh, I think you tie.
Wait, what? What just happened?
Because they got a 19. Yeah, they rolled a 31 as well. How do we result? You know what? Here's what we're going to say. You guys don't, there's no like bonus to the positioning check.
Mm-hmm.
So you just roll flat and we'll see what happens.
Fair.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I'm going to continue evading. You know what? That's going to make it by 1. I'm going to evade, and I'm going to attempt for my positioning roll to keep following the one I shot in the butt and like stay behind it and yell up to Jenny. I'm like, focus fire on the one we hit before with the missiles.
You got it. And then you hear a bunch of like beeping as she seems to be like focusing her target on that one. And now it is positioning checks. Let's see who gets to go. Okay, there we go. So one of them get into position.
I got a 24.
That is not enough. So you don't get into position to fire, but only one of them do. And that one is going to fly over. And this time, once again, you feel a ship. Now that you know what's happening, it flies above you and you don't see it fly behind you. And on its next turn, it's going to start its leeching procedures. It is the engineering phase.
Are we still being leeched, or are we still...
There's one currently still leeching and one about to start.
I'm just going to try to prevent them from draining more of the ship and hope Short Jack pulls it all together for us. Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, this is a roller coaster of a dice today.
So what I will say with a natural 20 is you prevent the leeching, and the one that has just started won't be able to do anything this turn either.
Hell yeah.
Helm phase. Science officer Short Jack's gonna try to detach one. That is another nat 20.
Oh my god, yes.
You hear as the pulse goes by again, and Short Jack detaches both of them.
What a champ.
Let's do some piloting checks.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a bad one.
36.
Yeah, you win. Decidedly. Are you going to keep evading?
Yeah, there's not really much else I can do in terms of stunts that really is effective right now. So I'm going to keep evading.
Okay.
Yep, that does it.
Perfect.
As I hope everyone is not seasick or ship sick, because I am spinning this motherfucking ship like a goddamn spinning top.
Thankfully, you guys have stabilizers, so it's
Yeah.
it's not too nauseating, but I'm sure it's still a bit disorienting. All right, let's do some positioning checks.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Oof. Well, once again, only one of them get into position. What did you roll?
36.
Yeah, you do it. So you tell me who you want to target, what shield quadrant you're targeting?
Mm-hmm. I'm following the same one. I'm trying to just keep him in my sights, shoot him in the butt again, and hopefully, I guess Jenny will fire missiles at the one we hurt before.
Perfect. Captain, you have not gone yet.
I'm going to give Jenny a bonus to her attack.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm going to demand. So I'm going to roll a demand check to try to give her a +4 instead of a +2.
All right.
How do you demand a rock star? I'm curious.
I successfully pass it, so barely, but 17 on the dice. I have to beat 25, so I added a +8 to that, so we're good to go. Jenny, our lives are on the line. All right, if you want to keep singing your songs, you have to make sure this one hits. Don't fuck it up.
Jeez.
She looks down from the turret gunner seat and she just says, "About time you start sounding like a captain." And she's also going to use one of the duo nodes. So she's going to get a +5 on this attack.
Yeah, I'm also going to use the last remaining duo node as well for my attack.
Your bonus gets her there. What'd you roll, Cody?
Okay, that's pretty good. That is a 25.
You get it.
All right. Yeah, as I'm just like, with the like little buttons on my steering wheel, just like laying into this guy's butt. Ooh, okay, that's much better. That's 14 points of damage.
On the back, right?
On the back.
Hell yeah.
2 4s and 2 3s.
6 fucked. All right, here's what we're going to do. So it's going to glitch. You've gotten it past its first threshold. So I need to roll a D100 to see which system goes down. That is a 42. So it's their weapons array.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, their only weapon is a turret, so they're going to be taking a -2 to all their attacks.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse for them because Jenny, as you tear open the back shield and you see it like rip apart and expose the hull, you see a missile with pinpoint accuracy hit it right in the back of the thruster exhaust port, and it explodes, dealing 21 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice, damn.
Wait, is that ship done? Gone?
No, but the whole back half of it is done and gone. But it's still hanging on a little bit, but it's going to glitch a few more times. It's going to glitch 3 more times.
Jesus.
So that is a 14. So their sensors are going to go down. That is a 65. So their engines are going to go down. And that is a 4, so their life support goes down.
In my head, the pilot seat is just under the gunner cabin enough that I can lean back on my seat and high-five her.
Yeah, she reaches down and she like slaps your hand. And she says, "All right, let's finish these fuckers, huh?"
Hell yeah. One hell of a shot. His poor butt.
All right, we're back up into engineering. Oh, wait, sorry. These guys get to go.
Oh, do they have to?
They do get to.
Only one of them got in position, though, right?
Only one of them got into position, and it's going to latch on.
Oh my god, I wanted to do something else. Damn it.
I will say, that one ship doesn't put a penalty on you. There needs to be 2 of them on.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Well, were you just suppressing the effect, but Shortjack was taking them off?
Yeah. So I'll do something else this time. Don't worry. We're good.
Okay, it is your turn, Durrin.
Hey, let's the shields have been a little weak right this moment, so let's crank it up.
We're naked on our port side.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get us nice and clothed up. Get us ready to go out. I pass with a. Do you want to know the number? It doesn't matter.
No. If you pass, I trust you.
So I get 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump all 8 into the port shields.
Okay.
Whew. That feels good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Durrin.
I don't know what to tell Short to do. I have no fucking clue. Things are kind of okay. Oh, to delatch the new one. Yeah, okay.
He's going to try to do that. Shortjack is going to attempt to detach, and he does not do it. You see him like frantically trying to do what he did last time with that nat 20, and he's like, I'm kind of like freaking out here, guys.
You're okay.
Take your time with it.
I believe in you, Shortjack.
Just remember, one mistake could lead us all to die.
Let's do some piloting checks.
29.
Yeah, you beat him. Stunts? What are you doing?
Just keep that evade going. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, it's in that one.
Uh-oh. That does bad things, I believe.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because I think if you fail by 5 or more, you take a -2 to your AC.
It's okay. They haven't hit our ace. Like, they haven't not gone over anyway, so it doesn't change anything. I feel like I get too involved in reassuring Shortjack, and I'm just like, take my hands off the wheel for a second. I'm like, you'll be okay. And I'm like, turned around.
You're just not looking at the fucking... Yeah.
As a ship comes flying towards our helm.
Okay, let's do some positioning checks. There's one currently latched onto you, one absolutely fucked, and 3 other ships that haven't been touched.
I got 34.
Once again, only one of them gets into position, and you definitely get into position, so let's resolve some attacks.
I'm just going to keep laser gunning the one in front. That's going to do it. So 25.
Yep, you need to do 4 points of damage.
Do you think I can do it with 4 d4s? Actually.
Yes.
Let's see. You know what? I only do 6, but it's enough.
You line up behind the ship that's sputtering and billowing smoke and sparks and fire, and you just absolutely load into the back of its exposed hull, and it explodes as you fly through the debris.
My ego is writing checks my buddy can cash.
Go fast, go zoom, 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 zoom.
Are you making the ship combat erotic on purpose, Dan? Just wondering.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the whole campaign.
All right, cool.
That is a good attack. That is a 30 to hit. Holy shit.
That doubles our current AC.
This one is going to do the same thing. It flies over and latches on. This time, this one is underneath you and has latched onto the bottom of the ship. And once again, you feel that like as power begins to be drained. It is the engineering phase, and you get a warning over the PA system being like, hull breach imminent. And deep in the ship, you hear...
Oh, no. Okay. I can't delatch them. Shortjack has to, right?
Shortjack has to, yes.
Okay. Is there any way I can stop them from drilling in, or is that going to be the same as me preventing them from draining?
So your engineering check can only stop, prevents the energy drain.
Okay.
You deal with, power.
Any energy drain happening right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay, then I'll do that.
It seems like every 2 ships drains power.
Natural 1 for a dirty 20?
That is not enough.
Okay.
Is the short jack ability once a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, did we roll for our Jenny abilities today?
I don't think you have, actually.
I might do that just...
Yeah, if you guys want to roll your Jenny abilities.
So
Okay.
What do we roll, a D20 or D6?
D4, I believe, right?
Oh, D4.
Yeah.
I got a 1 on that. So,
I also got a 1.
3 1s.
I think it's the +5, +2. Yeah, rocker inspiration.
So +5 before you roll, +2 after?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just for checks. It's not for damage, right?
Checks, yes.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna keep mine out because this didn't happen before, so I'll just keep the dirty 20 as a fail. I'm gonna keep it moving forward.
It is Shortjack's turn in the helm phase.
I'm going to demand of Shortjack to give him a +4.
Oh my god, the poor guy. I feel legitimately bad for
We
him.
need him to pass this. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a pass. Shortjack, I need you here. If you're going to be a part of this crew, I need you to come through in turmoil, in crisis. Show me what you got.
All right.
Oh, no.
So it's a +4.
Yeah.
And his +2.
He frantically begins slapping away on the terminals, and he presses a button, and you hear another one of those boom. But this time it doesn't work. It hits a certain point, and then you just hear, damn it! I'm sorry, guys.
What happened?
I don't know. The ship, the power.
It's okay. Durrin once crashed us onto a planet and destroyed our whole ship, so you can't do that bad.
I saved our lives, though.
True. I guess you could do worse if you kill us all.
Okay, let's do some pilot checks.
Oh, boys. It's a nat 1.
Uh-oh. They got...
Again, I'm turned around to talk to fucking Shortjack.
Everyone is getting a write-up when we're done this ship combat about your rules and roles on the ship.
A good write-up?
God damn it.
Okay, yeah, they did very well. So they won that position, or not positioning check, but they won the piloting. What are you doing, Cody?
I guess I'm gonna evade.
Okay.
Wait, now that they're trying to drill through, do they count as a latched on thing? Barrel roll is useless to me because I don't need to change axis, right? So I'm just gonna evade.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. I guess this time I'm paying too much attention to getting the evade in position and maybe just not moving as quickly as before.
Let's do some positioning checks.
Oh yeah.
This is the first time you've lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're at an advantage. 1 is destroyed, and 1 is or 2 are attached.
All right, I got a 28.
Damn, that's really good. Yeah, you get into position.
I rolled an 11 and a 14.
Nice.
They also both get in position. The 2 free ships are in position, so you take your attack.
It's a fucking dogfight, boys.
What arc are you firing on?
I'm gonna go front arc. I assume by this point we killed their friend and are coming back, so I assume we're going head on.
Okay, so it is 1 and 5 that are currently loose.
I'm going to shoot at 1, just dead in the face. And I'll take one of the duo node bonuses because we haven't used them yet.
Yep, Jenny's going to do the same thing.
Oh, it's a 29.
That hits. Jenny also hits. She's got a fever. She's got a taste for these rockets. This is the third rocket she shoots, though.
Yeah, we only have 2 more. That is going to be 8 damage of laser damage.
Damn, Jenny's fucking killing it with these rockets.
Hell yeah.
So it takes, you shred the shields, and it takes 13 points of hull damage, which does mean it glitches.
Nice.
So let's see what it gets. That is a 61, which I believe is engines.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's going to be taking a -2 to all of their piloting checks.
Good shot, Jenny.
I know. The Bloodletter 2 ships are flying directly at you, and you choose the one on the left and just absolutely open fire. Jenny fires another barrage of torpedoes at it, and it takes this hit and almost flies off course, wobbles a little bit, and then they both peel off to the sides of you, and they attach as well. You feel another heavy power surge. This time, the warning signs, Durrin, some of them don't go away.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So we
Great.
currently have all 4 ships on us?
All 4 ships are now attached to you. You're taking a -2 to all ship-based rolls, and the note or the voice over the PA now says, "Hull breached. Atmosphere integrity still fine." As you see like a security monitor pop up on your side, Durrin, and you see that there is a chute attached into one of the hallways, and bloodletters are sliding down into the ship.
Okay. So I'm gonna pitch something to you, Dane.
Yep.
Is there any way I can seal that area and just let vacuum in?
So I will say with Shortjack's scan, now that you've seen it, the way that these things latch on are specifically meant to not.
Oh, they're probably okay. Yep, that makes
Right,
sense.
because it makes no sense for people to board a ship that is doomed. So these things latch on as boarding vessels.
Shit. Okay. Fuck. What do we do about that?
Like I can go deal with it physically. Is it like, are they almost on board?
There's 2 guys have slid in and are already on the ship.
All right, I'm gonna get up from my captain's chair when I have a chance.
I am going to use my divert power, but fuck. Using my divert power just to give +2 to Shortjack is literally just negating the sucking. So you know what? I'll just try to get rid of the leeching again.
Okay.
I got a 23. Oh, this started so well.
Durrin, you could add your rocker inspiration after the fact.
Let's add +2 to that.
That is
25.
enough.
Oh fuck! Thank you. Good. Coming in. You know what? Hero point. No, for coming in clutch like that. Thank you.
I was really hoping that I couldn't remember the DC. I was like, I hope it's 25. If it isn't, this is going to suck even more.
You are frantically tapping away on the thing, and you find yourself just getting overwhelmed by how much power is actually getting drained. And Jenny leans over and she just says, "Hey, Durrin.
Yeah.
Hey, quit fucking around."
Fuck you.
And she smiles and again keeps taking pot shots every now and then at ships. She's trying to get it off, but she doesn't want to hit the ship. So yes, the power leeching has been negated for now.
Okay.
And then the voice says, "Multiple hull breaches imminent."
Dane, I have a question
Yep.
about the voice that spoke. Is just fine our standard atmospheric condition, or is that it down a little bit? Or it's just the best term.
Yeah, it's just casual AI.
No, I know, but is that our standard, or has it dipped? Is it usually good and now it's just fine?
No, it's like you're not in any risk.
Okay, I love it. It's so positive. It's Cody's new best friend.
Okay, it is Shortjack's turn, and he's going to try to detach one of these things. Fuck off. It is a natural 1.
Cool.
At this point in time, after him just fucking up again, that's when Merrick's going to decide to stand up from his chair.
I can just imagine he must be so just anxiety ridden with all of this, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. At this point in time, Shortjack, you look over and he's just on the ground with his arms around his knees, and he's just kind of rocking, and he's just "Guys, I can't do it, guys."
As Merrick passes, because I'm going to have to go deal with these intruders, I'm going to just quickly lean down and say, "Shortjack, you can do this. Let this refine you, strengthen you. Don't break. Get close. You're allowed to get close. Don't break. And then Merrick's gonna head down the hallway.
Captain? No point for a pilot right now. Do you want help?
I should be fine if it's just 2.
I believe there are multiple breaches imminent.
If we get him off, we'll need you to pilot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny
fine.
hops down and says, I can take the wheel for a bit if you guys want to go deal with that.
Okay.
Dane, is there
Yes.
any, asteroids, space debris, anything around?
No.
Yeah, Cody, you're with me. Jenny, take the wheel. Durrin, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yeah, okay. Probably a very dangerous thing to do, but okay.
So yeah, Jenny hops down from the turret, and as you get up, Cody, she hops into the pilot seat.
I pat her on the shoulders, I leave, and I'm like, you could be my wingman anytime.
So I'm gonna say we're gonna pass the pilots and gunnery check. We're gonna go out of starship combat as you hear further into the ship, and the voice on the PA once again says, multiple hull breaches detected. And Durrin, you once again get those security feeds popping up, and you see bloodletters pouring in.
Do we have any countermeasures for when this happens? Assuming no.
You guys are the countermeasures.
All right, Short Jack. Can you get them off?
I can. I'll try.
I would like to aid Short Jack, if I may, for this. If it comes up now. Just
Okay. Give me computer check. You're gonna look for a 10 to aid.
because I want him to actually be a little bit sure of himself. Build some of that confidence back. Yeah, I definitely exceed the 10.
Oh,
Don't.
it's a natural 20.
Oh!
SJ.
With the words that Merrick gave him, and now you taking your time, and it's rare that Durrin is tender. He looks up and he pulls his ears back and pulls his hat down, and he says, all right, I can do this. And he gets up and he begins tapping away at the computer, and every now and then you catch him about to make a mistake, and you reach over and slide a dial or press a button or twist a knob to correct him, and he nods as he learns what he's doing wrong and corrects himself. And you then hear a and a and Merrick and Cody, as you guys are moving through the ship, you feel this wave of energy, and the AI says, enemy ships deactivated. As the power returns to the ship, they don't detach, but they have been completely inert. So the ships are still on you right now, but they're not doing anything, and they are non-functional now.
Okay, cool.
As you are kind of celebrating with Short Jack, Durrin, you notice that there is one person that is not a bloodletter, or at least doesn't look like the other bloodletter. It is a Yosoki.
Do I recognize them?
You can't tell who they are from their face because they're wearing a very familiar mirrored reflective mask.
Wait, my mask?
Certainly looks like it.
Are they on the ship?
Holy shit, okay.
Most of their fur has been burnt off, and you can see their bare skin covered in acid and burns. And as the bloodletters go one way, you can tell that they are heading towards the reactor.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely leaving the station. I gotta go help the boys deal with this.
Well, yeah, go to the reactor. If they're splitting off, we can handle mooks. If you've got to deal with someone in the ship, you should go on your own.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
You run into Cody and Merrick, who are making their way through the bar. I will give you guys a chance to strategize here, to come up with a plan, and then we will go into what happens next.
We have an issue. We have someone heading towards the reactor.
Yeah,
Minus all of these boys boarding us.
That's paused for now, right? We have a few moments before more come?
Yeah, Short Jack really pulled through on that one.
I knew we could do it. 3 for now?
Do we know how many are on the ship?
How many did I count, Dane?
It seemed like 2 per ship, so there's about 8 of them.
Oh,
that's a big issue. That's a problem.
Plus this Yosoki.
So, I don't know, okay? A part of me wants you two to go deal with the Yosoki first so we know that's dealt with, because if we lose the reactor or something happens down there, we're just kaput as is. I could hold 8 people off for a little bit.
Oof.
And then we know that's being dealt with.
yeah. Okay.
Let me do this. You guys go. Deal with it quick, okay?
Find some more narrow, and then hopefully you can hold them off. Deal with them one by one.
I'll take this moment to enter my Corona as Merrick is lit aflame. Narrow hallways will be my friend.
Don't make the same mistake of Benson. Get out of there if it gets hairy.
Oh, I promise you I will not.
Okay, so the plan is Cody and Durrin are going to the engine room. Merrick, you're holding off the bloodletters?
Yeah.
1v8, baby.
That's the way I like it. Finally, Merrick will be balanced.
Oh my god, this is such a bad idea. This is like I'm pretty sure this is the way we shouldn't have done it.
The Yosoki boss monster is just too much. It's just too much.
Durrin, last time you fought, you almost died. I'm not going to let that happen again.
Over the PA, you hear Jenny this time saying, guys, I know you're dealing with a lot right now, but look out the window.
Oh god.
No, I don't look out. I refuse. I just...
You, Jenny, let's go.
I look at the goddamn window.
It's a med-bay floating by, just saying, well, could have had me.
Outside, you see in the distance a ship decloak, and it is a large destroyer, a shining chrome silver ship. You hear targets locked as it begins moving closer slowly.
Jenny, Shortjack, lock the cabin. Lock it tight. Don't open it for anybody.
All right, you got it, Captain. Hey guys, be careful out there.
Thank you both for everything, just in case.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the season. We'll be back next year with...
That's one fucking way to inspire confidence in your crew.
Merrick does not have confidence right now. What the fuck are we doing against a destroyer ship with a ship that's floating through space with someone about to go deal with our engine and 8 people on board where we can't even take reflective action?
It did say it was targeting multiple targets. Maybe it's all the ships that are on us.
Yeah, but they're still latched on us. I mean, it's not like it's going to be... like, best case, they shoot the ships on us.
We gotta fuck these guys up, so we should go do that.
We can just deal with the problems at hand. If we get blasted into oblivion, that's what we do, but if we have to deal with this one step, so let's deal with what we can deal with, and hopefully we'll still be here in 15 minutes.
All right, well, keep on comms, and hopefully one of us will be able to deal with our problem quickly, and we'll see you soon.
Don't die.
Hello, Space GM Dane here to do the things. First and foremost, we hope you're enjoying this episode. Second, we've got some news, so I'm going to get through it as quick as I can so that we can get right back into the action. Starting off our announcements, we're going to be at Toronto Comic-Con this year on Saturday and Sunday, so that is March 18th and 19th. We don't have our full schedule yet, so we don't know when we'll be at the booth and whatnot, but the second we get our schedule, we will let you know. The best way to keep sort of in the know and the loop with that kind of stuff is follow us on Twitter at NoQuestCast or Instagram at NoQuestCast, or better yet, join the Discord. Join the community that we love so dearly. They're awesome. We can't say enough good things about what we've got going on over in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. The people are incredible. We have a blast. So why aren't you there? Join us. Also, it is where we have the most accessible sort of like news feed in terms of like everything that's going on and coming up. So if you want to join the Discord and stay in the know and be a part of the community, head on over to NoQuestCast.com. Click the Discord link. You'll be invited in and you'll be welcomed by all of our lovely, lovely friends. Second, we have a Patreon. We are doing our best to grow the show, and that means at this point, we need a little bit of extra funds. So if you're enjoying the show and you have a little bit of extra cash and you want to throw it our way, we would greatly appreciate that. You can head on over to patreon.com/NoQuestCast, or you can head on over to NoQuestCast.com and click the Patreon link. It'll take you there, especially if you're looking to join the Discord. You can do a 2-for-1. We have 3 tiers ranging from $3 to $7, and it gives you things like Discord benefits, voting privileges for upcoming campaigns and major decisions, and extra content that we might be doing. That gives you locations, NPCs, quest hooks, and stuff so that you can start setting your campaign in Castle Mall. There's monster stats. There'll be unique races if you want to make your own rabbit like Shortjack. And rumor has it, next month, if you sign up during March, you will get exclusive access to Boomer's stat block. That's right. You can put Boomer officially in your game. And finally, we've been doing this for about a year now, and we couldn't be happier with how everything's gone. And a lot of that has to do with you, the listener. We can't thank you enough for being a part of this community, for supporting the show, for talking about it with us, for sharing it with your friends. It really does mean the world to us. So thank you. And finally, as I mentioned in the last episode, this is kind of our mid-season finale. We're going to be taking a quick break from the narrative action to do a Q&A episode in 2 weeks' time, where we answer questions about the show. We talk to each other about how we're feeling, what we liked, what we're working on, and just kind of an introspective look at what we've done so far over the past year. After that, we will be jumping right back into the narrative with a brand new arc. And let me tell you, friends, what I've got planned, the pedal gets pressed to the metal. I promise you, you do not want to miss what's coming up. But I have talked long enough. I want to get you guys back into the action, and I'm sure you guys want to get in there too. So we hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Once again, over the PA, you hear unauthorized reactor access.
Oh, all right. Let's go, Cody.
I'm going.
Yeah, we're booking it.
You guys run out of the bar and start heading down a separate corridor. And Merrick, as the doors to the bar are open and you see Cody and Durrin turn down a corridor, you see 8 Bloodletters begin slowly turning the corner and walking towards you into the bar.
Can I make an engineering check to determine the origin of the ship that just decloaked?
Yeah, you can, absolutely.
I have a 29.
For a 29, okay, that's pretty good.
All day, baby.
I would say, I don't know how to... I will tell you what it's not, if that helps. Because I don't know if you can... Because I don't have, like, manufacturer names or anything off the top of my head, but it's not a Sonoran ship, it's not a Sarkeesian ship, and it's not a Bloodletter ship. So it is there's another third party.
Cool. Okay.
I believe at
Third
that
party.
point it's a 4th or 5th party.
Yeah. Jeez.
But you can tell this is a, like, top-of-the-line ship. This is a ship that comes from money.
My Ace Pilot theme feature lets me recall knowledge about starships.
Okay.
Is that basically going to be the same thing that Durrin rolled?
Yes, more or less. You can tell
Okay.
that the ship is top of the line.
I have no idea where it's come from.
Okay.
I don't know why I said that so weird. Where it came from.
In terms of, like, manufacturer origin, I would say not important.
Mm-hmm. But in terms of, like, are there, like, do we see Vesk markings on the ship, or, you know, is it completely
No, it is
unmarked?
It is. Yes, it is this huge bullet/blimp. If you think of, like, this, like, completely curved, like, oval ship that is, like, silver and reflective, like, almost like just plated in chrome. It doesn't even look like it has, like, windows.
Important. How much crew would it require to fly this thing?
Actually, it would take 6 people
Mm-hmm.
and a maximum crew of 20.
Okay. It may have sounded like, I think that was a troll question originally, but then I was like, wait, no, that's actually a pretty good thing to ask. Like, how many people are on this ship, potentially on this ship?
Hey, we have 6 people. No, we have 5 people. We can get one more person, steal the ship, and then it's ours. So that's our new game plan.
We got the associate recruit over in Engine Bay.
Cody's beaming because he's like a new friend.
You guys are running through the hallways and corridors of the Persistence towards the elevator that leads down into the engine bay. Merrick, you are taking up your stance in the tavern and waiting for the Bloodletters to make their way to you. Everyone roll me some initiative.
It's a 15 for Cody.
Durrin got a 21.
18.
We're not going to go right into initiative quite yet.
Okay.
There's a cutscene first.
While we're going down the elevator, Cody's just gonna be like, so just obviously I have your back, but I think you're gonna need to have mine because I don't catch on as quick. I don't see that sniper on the waterfall, and just if I shout, just let me know where they are. Just 'cause you always seem to know.
Cody, whatever we're walking into, this isn't going to be good.
I know, but I'm not letting you face it alone. So I'm here, and I'm here to the death. You know that, but I'm in your hands because you know this shit. So just tell me what to do, where to go, and I'll be there. Okay?
If I tell you, just go. Okay?
Yeah.
As you guys are descending down into the engine room, you see the doors into the reactor have been pried open, and there is this metal, almost like car jack in between the doors holding them open.
and it's just like a small sliver, small enough for like a Yosoki to squeeze through, and the control pad has a device on it, and it is sparking.
Oh, cool. Engineering, dude?
Yep, please.
I'm gonna aid. Aid for a 16. Because when I'm on the ship, I can use half my piloting for any check.
Oh, nice. 23. And with his 2, 25.
You can look at it and you know exactly what this device is. You've used it hundreds of times back when you were an Inquisitor. That keypad is fucked. And the doors are now almost exclusively broken. And the only reason they're staying open is because of that jack in the prying them open. And if that were to disappear, those doors are closed and you would have a very, very hard time opening them.
Okay. Is there any way for Cody to fit in between those doors at all?
Oh yeah. You can both get through, but it would be like Cody would have to squeeze through.
Okay.
It's like a 2.5 foot gap between the doors.
Can we use the jack to widen it?
No.
Okay.
I gotta rush it. We gotta rush in. Whatever they're doing there is not good, so Durrin's rushing through.
Do you want an acrobatics for squeezing?
No, you don't have to. I'm just letting you know the situation.
I'm sure it's going to come up in a moment.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
When you get to the doors, you see at the far end, pretty much exactly where the terrors were setting up Boomer, right next to the reactor where the diagnostic panels are, there is a Zoki on their knees with a tool kit beside them doing something to the reactor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we even have a moment to talk. I think we should just go in guns blazing at this point.
Yeah.
I want to initiate combat, Dane. That's what I want to do.
Great. We're in initiative now. Over the PA system, you hear a click and then a feedback. But it's not the feedback that you've heard before with the glitches, because almost immediately after, you hear as palm muting guitar gets broadcast over.
What?
And you hear Jenny say...
Jenny! Oh, that makes sense.
She says, "Hey boys, I thought you just needed a little bit of fight music." And she strikes a chord as it echoes throughout the persistence as she just begins wailing on her guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I can visualize this and I love it so much.
Merrick, almost to the rhythm of the music, you hear the thumps and patter of footsteps approaching you as a small battalion of men turn the corner and begin running down the hallway towards you in the tavern. Durrin, you act first. What do you do?
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna straight up just not give them a chance to react to us, and I am gonna sneak it. I'm gonna use my trick attack, you know?
Okay.
Try to get a hit on them as quickly as possible and just stop whatever the fuck they're doing. My stealth is a 37.
Damn.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
For the attack? Oh, no.
For the attack. Nat 1 for the attack.
You manage to squeeze in.
Now don't forget, he is flat-footed for this attack, Dane. I'm not sure if you're aware.
He sure is. You nimbly jump through the crack in the door and train your pistol, and for a second you get lost in the reflection of his helmet, and you see yourself, and you don't miss, you just don't shoot at all. You freeze, and you fail to pull the trigger.
Oh man. My past stared at me.
Merrick, the Bloodletters pour into the tavern, and all of them are wielding some form of pretty rough-looking weapons. The space equivalent of like boards with nails and like jagged pieces of metal that they have fashioned into swords, and they begin moving towards you slowly. What would you like to do?
Let's rumble. Do I have to move to hit someone, or are they getting close enough that I can just take 2 attacks?
For this scenario, I like the headcanon of them just kind of like circling around you, and this is just going to be a brawl. So yes, you can absolutely take 2 attacks.
Awesome. So I'm just going to focus on someone straight in front of me. Not even thinking, just going straight to violence. I'm going to attack for the first time.
I'm imagining the old boy hallway.
We haven't done our patented hallway fight scene yet.
That's going to be a dirty 20 there, Dane.
Yep, absolutely.
31 plus 2, 33 for the first attack.
Yeah, so the first guy comes in, he raises his sword above his head to take a big overhead slash, and you just like catch him in the ribs, and he staggers forward. Take your other attack.
All right. Oh, that's a 19 on the dice.
Yes.
So that's good. Yeah. So that's gonna be 28 points of damage on top.
How do you kill him?
Merrick is being surrounded. He's as cool and calm as a man on fire can be. So one guy just takes like half a step too close. Merrick quickly reaches out, 2 quick slices. The man is on the ground. It's just a blur of flame, a blur of light, and then someone is dead.
Hell yes. Okay. Nothing happens this round in the engine room. And now, get ready for 8 or 7 attacks, Merrick.
Every time they attack me, they take 3 damage.
Okay. I will add 3 damage to all of them right now, because they're all going to attack you. It doesn't matter if they hit or miss, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
18?
Not going to do it.
That's a 2. That's not going to do it. That's lower than the first one. That's the same number. That's, again, lower. Jesus Christ. 19?
Not going to do it.
There we go. That's a 29.
29 will do it.
You take 11 points of damage as this guy with a jagged spear, as you're perfectly just like flashing and striking them away, your corona growing brighter and brighter with every hit. Finally, just the sheer number of attacks coming towards you, a guy manages to get his spear into the back of your thigh and he twists it. And that's cold damage, if that means anything for you.
It does not.
Cody, you see Durrin hop in and he pulls his gun, but he doesn't fire. This Yosoki at the end of the walkway is still working.
I think... no. Cody wouldn't fire either because he's waiting on Durrin's lead.
I think you would know when I hesitate, though.
I don't think I would.
Oh,
I honestly think he would just raise his gun and hold position.
Are you beside or behind him?
I assume he moved forward was a trick attack, right? So I can just see his back probably, right? So I just see him raise a gun and pause, so I'm doing the same.
I know, but I'm asking you, are you moving up beside him or are you staying behind him?
Oh, yeah, I'll move up.
So you're side by side?
Actually, no, I'll stay where I am. I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay.
How far away are we?
So I'm assuming you've squeezed through the door a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Or like you are in the room?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
How far away from...
I'll say like 30 feet. It's like a 30-foot walkway.
Okay. Can I hold my turn then?
Sure.
Because I feel like, again, I'm not just going to pass my turn. I'm going to wait for Durrin, but I wouldn't act, which is Niall wants to, but Cody wouldn't.
Sure.
So I'm just aiming at him, and I guess I will react when he does, or when Durrin says something else.
Okay. Well, Durrin, it's your turn.
Oh, man. Okay. I'll look towards Cody. Don't hesitate. And I'm going to try to do it again. I'm going to try to trick attack. They're distracted. Why is this so hard?
It's probably just a hologram, if that makes you feel any better.
It might be. 23 stealth.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Oh, wait. No. Sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking
that was concerned.
It's 10 because DCs are usually 10 plus whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, no, sorry.
That's okay. They'll see me coming for this, but that's fine. And try to get my attack off on them for a 15.
No.
Okay.
So you shoot this time, and it goes wide, and it hits the reactor, but there's like a little like bubble that sort of appears, and you know that like shooting the reactor is going to do nothing. You're not in any danger of hitting this thing and blowing the ship up. The reactor is so fucking sturdy and famously sturdy that a small arm gunshot will not do anything to it. So there's like a little like boom as it just absorbs the blast.
And I think I'll try to play it off as it was on purpose, as like, get away from that console now.
You hear the Yosoki say, "I was wondering how long it'd take you to get here, Durrin."
Ah, son of a bitch.
I will say that you know that's not Dirk's voice.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Oh,
no.
I'm so thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my turn then immediately, if that's cool.
Sure.
I'm just going to fire twice.
Okay.
Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm going to guess an 11 isn't going to do it.
Nope.
Oh my god. A 14 isn't going to do it either. Jesus
Oh my god.
Christ.
Nope.
This is going to be a good fight. This is good.
Okay. Pew pew and just fucking whiff. You know what? Cody's still following your lead, so They're both warning shots as well.
So, Durrin standing there, guns drawn, Cody behind him with... what are you using right now? What gun are you?
Corona laser rifle.
The laser rifle? Perfect. And it's a pretty menacing tableau of Durrin there, Cody behind him, looming over him, both guns trained. And the Yosoki says, "Look at you, Durrin, still chasing ghosts. Predictable." And then you hear the sounds of footsteps behind you as another Yosoki appears.
Oh, fuck me.
And twists a device on his wrist as electronical charge begins charging, and peals of electricity begin like ripping through the room. And then he holds out his hand and unleashes a beam of lightning out of this device.
There's always two.
You're both gonna have to give me a reflex save, please.
I got a 19.
Okay.
If I'm one under,
You know, I don't know what it is. I guess the dice are telling the story in a way, because, like, every time I run to Yosoki or, like, my previous clan, I fuck up so hard. I got a 13 on my reflex, which is my best save.
damn.
What is the ability that makes you succeed by one?
It's my Ion Stone.
Well, that pings
Oof.
and puts itself in the way of this electrical beam, and it refracts a little bit of the light, so you're only going to take half damage. But Durrin, you're taking the full brunt
Oh, man, I don't doubt it.
as 10d6 comes your way.
Oh god, that's worse than my solar flare.
Jesus Christ, I'm glad I
What the
passed.
fuck, dude? What the fuck?
I thought I was taking the suicide mission, guys.
I'm glad we were correct in that we did both need to come fight this.
Cody, you take 14 points of electrical damage. Durrin, you take 27.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Not bad, could be worse.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, man, this isn't a good situation.
Oh, no, hold on. That's
Oh.
not right. I rolled 60 10s.
Now, reserve the right to take the lower damage if it's lower.
No, it just re-rolls. It just rolled the correct damage. It's fine.
So, Durrin, you take 33 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. All right. That feels...
I take 16,
You take 17.
17.
We round up on damage. Terry made that call the other day.
Cody's really wishing we hadn't taken so many warning shots.
Yeah, you know, every time we run into these fuckers.
Merrick's turn.
All right, so this is third photon turn for Merrick. So the corona gets a little bit bigger and a little bit hotter. So from now on, anyone staring a turn adjacent to me takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to once again, going to start calling the herd and just move on to the next guy, making 2 attacks as Merrick is once again not a sound, trying to be as efficient as possible. First attack, I am rolling hot, boys. 17 on the dice. Is going to be
You don't have to add anything.
Ryan took all our luck.
28 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay.
All right, come on. And that's a 3 on the dice for the second one, which would be like 11, which I don't think is going to do it. So
That's
Merrick's
not going to do it.
He's starting to tire down a little bit.
Yeah, your second attack, as you go for a swipe, that injury in the back of your leg makes you buckle a little bit, and you have to pull the strike back. Otherwise, you would overextend and lose your balance, and you would rather lose an attack, an opening, than leave yourself up to a counterattack so you don't swing on your second attack. It is the Soki's turn, who used his action, so he gets put above Merrick.
At least we made it nice and neat for you. It's just 3 of us in a row.
So that means it is the Bloodletters' turn. Do you want to roll your 2d6 damage?
Yep, for the first one.
Just roll it. Whatever you roll now, I'll apply to all of them.
Okay, that's going to be 7.
Okay.
Do they still take extra damage for attacking you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, they'll take 10 this round
Yep.
because they're going to take the 7 plus the 3. So everyone just takes a flat 10 points of damage just for being near you.
Did he just fucking do 70 points of damage by doing nothing?
Technically,
Yes.
This fucking.
Well, there's only 7 of them left.
Hey, once you finish this hallway, we really need you in the engineering bay.
Okay. So one's not going to do it, but the other one might. 24, Casey.
Right on the money.
That's another hit and another miss. 25 and 23. So one will hit you there.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 hits are coming in.
Ugh, over half.
Yeah. So 1 hits you for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
1 hits you for 12 points of damage, 9 points of damage, and another one for max damage for 16.
Dear God, Dane. All right. I'm still in my stamina.
As your leg buckles on that second swing, they see a chance to swarm you, and they do. The only reason the other ones don't get their attacks off is because there just isn't enough physical space around you as they surround you and all just begin wailing on you. Durrin, it is your turn.
Oh, this is like really bad. So at this point, since I know this is a 2v2 fight, I'm going to activate my holographic clones.
Okay.
The dice, there's 2 Durrins now.
Okay.
This is so fucking upsetting.
As in, like, you only got 1 image?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. Unless it's like 1d4 plus 1.
I don't know. It's your ability.
I know. There's one little Durrin with me.
All right.
I want to say something clever, but I don't have anything.
Yeah. Cody, you look down and you see Durrin's eyes wide. He's panting a little, his tail flicking nervously.
That scares me a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen Durrin afraid, and I think he very much is right now.
Is that your turn, Durrin?
Yeah, and to put some distance between me and Electric Boy, unless Electric Boy was a ranged, was that a ranged attack or was that close up?
It was a ranged attack, yes.
Okay,
so he's about like, he's back at the door pretty much.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna...
So he's near me then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna activate my mirror image, and I think that's it. That's all I can do right now. I was hoping for a little bit extra, but that's it.
Cody, it's your turn.
How far from the door is he?
If you guarded step, you can get there, or 5 foot.
That's not what I asked. How far from the door is he?
Oh, how far from the door? He's like beside the door. He's against the door, pretty much.
Okay.
I like where your head's at.
Now, you said this door will shut immediately, right? If the thing goes out?
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. If I were to bull rush him exactly into the thing that's holding the door shut, is there a possibility he would be there when the door is slammed and be killed?
With the engineering check you guys did on this thing is meant to withstand the pressure of security doors. You running into it will not move it.
I got the idea. It was sketchy. Okay, that's fine.
No. This is like top of the line Yosoki Inquisitor like tech.
The carjack?
The
Okay,
door
cool.
jack. It's meant to like pry
I was
open.
so worried. I thought like for some reason in my head it was like there, and if we moved it, we're fucked because we're stuck inside, kind of deal.
I mean, yes, but it's
like
not.
It seems fragile. Yes. That's,
No.
Okay.
Like I said, like it's holding open doors that you would not be able to open otherwise.
Okay.
If you think about these boys are so good at like they're focused on infiltration and shit like that. Like they have like the tech for this type of thing of just like getting the door open.
No,
and
it
keeping
makes sense. I just had a different idea. I thought it was something we had to be careful about in a different way. But yes, I'm just gonna 5 foot forward and then punch him as hard as I can. Then I guess.
Okay.
The thing on his wrist, is that a weapon or is he like casting a spell?
It was a spell.
Okay. 5 foot punch. All right.
Interesting.
That is going to be a 28.
Yeah, that does it.
Cool. Just like step forward and I'm like, leave him alone. That's going to be 16 points of sonic damage as I just like clock him in the side of the head. And he is going to be unbalanced.
Okay, and flat-footed is what that means, right?
Yes. Just for the next attack.
Yep. It's his turn, and he smiles and says, "Why do you even fight for Durrin?"
He's my best friend.
Friends. Durrin doesn't have friends. He had a family, he had friends, he had a clan, and he left them. He abandoned them. You think he won't do the same for you?
Yeah.
When things get tough, you don't think he'll run?
No. He saved my life. Maybe you guys weren't good friends.
Then they were right. You're a fucking idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Is that to me or to Durrin?
To you.
Oh, who's they?
Yeah.
That is a 23 EAC.
EAC. Yes. Ooh, barely.
He reaches out and grabs you and just puts his hand on your chest, and a wave of green energy envelops you.
Your KAC and EAC bonus are reduced by 3.
By 3. Okay.
As an entropic grasp grips you.
I hate that.
It is Merrick's turn, I believe.
So Merrick's in the tavern, looking around, surrounded. Like, all these guys, how are they looking, Dan? They've been just fighting a fireball for a little bit.
The one you hit after you killed the guy isn't doing great. Everyone else seems to be still fairly fine. Seems to be still in, like, fighting form.
All right. Well, this is Merrick. I'm going to have to get lucky. I'm going to have to take a gamble and just wait one more round before I blow up. I'm going to do a attack on someone who, like, not the guy I hit before. I'm taking 2 attacks in total.
Sure.
First one is going to be a 19 on the dice, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
26 damage.
Okay. And this is on a new target, right?
Yep. And then I'm going to make another attack on a new target as well.
Okay.
17 on the dice. Thank you, Lord Space Jesus. And that's 27 damage. As Merrick just takes this moment in, like, seeing this room that he spent a lot of great time in, looking out the windows to see, like, the stars in the distance, the ships, just taking in the universe, which could be for his last time if he makes it through this round of combat. And then that's it for him.
Perfect. It's the Bloodletters' turn, and
I'll
they're
roll
still...
my 2d6.
Yes, please.
That's going to be 6 points of damage. Plus 3 is 9.
Oh, damn. Okay. Let me do some quick math here.
Bring it on. Send me to my maker. Let me go to the great desert sea.
You can now see that just as they're fighting and coming in for swings, 3 of them are not looking good.
Merrick just starts yelling.
22 doesn't do it?
No, it does not.
24?
That's on the money.
Okay. There we go. And 28.
So 2 hits?
Yep. 2 hits coming your way. 11 and 9. As some of them go in for attacks and just get scorched by your heat, some of them recoil back and just, like, have to brace themselves against how hot you're making this room, and especially just, like, near you. Some of the other ones just kind of, like, put their head down and just run at you with these spears and manage to clip you on both sides as they run past you. Durrin, it is your turn.
It's times like this, I really wish we didn't have a wood-finished bar.
We're going to have to redo it all. I knew we should have done granite.
The attack that grabbed Cody, it was, what was it called? An entropic strike or something like that, right?
Entropic grasp.
Grasp. Is he being held by it?
Nope.
Okay, so he's free. He's good, right? He's not in any quote-unquote danger in that sense?
I think my armor is just fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where you got that old thing, but this is getting real old, and I am going to rush him.
Okay. Are you trick attacking him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, not one on the stealth, so we'll say that's next.
Scary.
I mean, it makes sense. You did just yell at him and charge him, so...
Yeah, that's okay.
You told him what you were doing.
No! Another natural 1! What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That's the 4th natural 1!
Here's what I'm going to say. I know you weren't targeting him, but you go for the Isoki who was at the reactor, and you run and you jump and you leap, and as you bring your weapon down, you slice through the hologram as it flickers and disappears.
Called it.
This is very embarrassing.
Durrin, they're fucking with you, okay? You're good.
The Isoki says, "Times have changed, Durrin. You made us realize that relying on another is not a good idea. The days of having a partner are over, so we just got stronger, alone."
Damn, that's a fucking burn.
Fuck.
You're so unreliable, they don't have partners. Oh my god. Damn, that's so offensive.
Oh, holy shit. Durrin's legit speechless at this.
Cody, it's your turn.
2 attacks. That is going to be 20.
Not enough.
Now, he is still flat-footed, right?
Not
because
enough.
I hit him? Ah, fuck.
Try hitting grunts. It's so much more fun.
Yeah, that one also won't go through.
He is so nimble. You imagine, you've seen Durrin fight. You imagine this is what Durrin would have been in his prime. Every swing you take at him, he is
it's almost like you're throwing punches like purposely to miss him. He's so far out of the way by the time your strike gets there. And as you throw that second shot, he's going to attempt to grab your arm. That's a nat 20, baby.
Oh my
We're
god.
getting bullied.
As you throw that last punch, he just sticks his hand out and grabs you by the wrist. And then you hear a think as a needle ejects out of his wrist and into yours. And you feel a burning pain as a swarm of nanobots are going to be injected into you.
I hate this.
You know, especially after the last boss fight, I was like, all right, cool, Durrin's getting better. He's more in the game, and now he gets to watch his friend die in front of him. Cool.
Whoa. Here, I've got a plan.
Okay.
Don't roll nat ones.
Give me a fortitude save, please.
Okay, well, at least. Okay, so this I'm assuming is going to fail. So this is a 15, right? I assume that's going to fail?
It does.
Okay, so my resilient jacket lets me reroll for it once a day.
Okay.
That is far better. That is going to be 24.
That succeeds,
Ooh.
which is very good.
Ooh.
So you're only going to take 21 points of damage,
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
and you negate the confusion effect.
No! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Dear God.
Yeah, I assume like the jacket like snags the needle or something.
You feel that maybe the jacket is being affected by the music as well.
Ooh.
Because it's the old rocker jacket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is going to bring it to Merrick.
I didn't want to have to do this. We put a lot of work into the finish of the bar here, but gotta do what a Kasatha's gotta do. And as like the guitar is like going and amping up, Merrick just starts like guttural screaming, sort of like a sandworm call, as he erupts into pure flame as it fills the room. I need reflex saves.
Okay, so that's going to be 7 reflex saves that I have to do.
Yeah.
If you roll one low one, we'll let you keep it for all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like rolling 7 dice just takes so much time. Just say it's a fail, you know? It's all good.
Yeah.
Highest one there is a 16.
That's all fails.
Damn.
18.
That one passes.
Okay, so we have 1 pass, another 18,
18 passes.
and okay, so then 3 people pass, 4 fail.
As 34 points of fire damage erupts from Merrick. Anyone who saves takes half as the room is lit ablaze.
All right, so 32. One of them dies, another one dies, another one dies. So you kill 3. One of them is barely hanging on, and the other ones are in rough shape.
All right. Oof. Okay, I was hoping to get more than half, but I will live with that. And all my corona effects are gone, so they don't take any extra damage.
They like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing for them.
Yeah, it was a gamble.
I will say, they're all very fucked up.
How messed up's the bar, Dave?
I'm going to assume that you guys put like a fireproofing agent on these bad boys, so...
Let's hope so.
You know, it might be scorched, but, you know, it adds some character to it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've actually just done what like we thought weeks of contractors would have to do, so...
Yeah.
It is the Bloodletters' turn. There are 4 of them left.
Let's go.
1 hits.
Oh, God.
The next 2 miss. So only 1 attack
God.
coming in. For minimum damage, 9 points of damage. As 3 of them just get incinerated and blown into ash. Some of them getting pulled up into the ventilation system. And one of them finally manages to get his footing. And as you're sort of recovering from exploding, he just drives his spear through the side of your stomach. And like pulls out, tearing out a pretty grievous chunk of flesh. We follow the ashes of one of the Bloodletters up through the vents, and it like goes through the vent, and then it comes down and out into the reactor room.
It probably smells like a lot of burning. In that case, we can just smell burnt flesh. We're like, oh, Merrick.
He's coming, Yosoki. He's coming.
And it's my go. I think I and Durrin are just like shocked at the fact that they don't even crew up anymore. It's just solo. And you know what? I want to do a sense motive.
Okay.
I don't believe him.
Sure.
I got a 27.
He's telling the truth.
Fuck, that's wild.
Your betrayal has changed the structure of how the Fur Clan operate.
Damn,
Which is why there was no second assassin on Sirth.
I was sure there was. Oh my god.
This is fucking cool, Dan.
Yeah, I know, it's rad as hell. Yeah, okay. I guess we're going to focus our attention on the single enemy, the one that's facing down with Niall. I'm going to try to, with Cody.
Please?
I'm just going to take a moment. Durrin's going to breathe, try to focus, try to like get into that mindset where, no, fuck this clan, fuck whatever they're doing to our ship, as hopefully he's distracted enough by Cody. As I try to get a trick attack off with a 29 on my stealth.
That's not enough.
That's fine. That's okay. I just want to hit him once. That's all I want. Oh, hell yeah. There it is. 29.
Not enough. No.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Dave. No.
You hit him.
Oh, max damage, too. Oh, my God. That's 11 points of fire damage as I'm getting my focus back. Maybe he wore the mask just to fuck with me. I don't know, but it's just trying to focus on the moment now as
your eyes shift from the reflection of yours down to like center mass as you remember your training, that you're not trying to make eye contact. You're not trying to change a life. You're trying to end one. Cody, it's your turn.
2 attacks. Fuck. I'm going to use Rocker Inspiration on this next one to add a +5.
Over the intercom, you hear, "Hey guys, I know you're doing your best, but do better," as Jenny just begins playing harder and faster.
Another 4?
It's better than the 4, but not by much.
Well, you're adding a 5.
Yeah, it's still 22, which is not going to do it.
No.
Fuck.
He's just so fucking fast. He's sliding under you, wrapping his tail around your leg and like using it to slingshot around you, and you just can't figure out where he's going to be next. It is his turn. He is going to attempt to acrobatics away from you and get a little distance from you. The DC is 31 to get through you. He rolled a 38.
Damn.
As you go to punch him, he grabs your wrist and just like hops up onto your arm and then springboards off your arm and head and gets behind you. And as he does, he throws out another swarm of nanobots that pop with a little bit of like water. They all just sort of like go, and then another secondary pop happens, and you are now covered in acid.
Oh, this is all good. Okay.
So he has to roll an attack roll against your EAC. Ooh, that might not do it. That is a 21 EAC.
Hey, it wouldn't have done it, but he did take my AC down 3, so it just beats it.
So you're going to take 44 points of acid damage.
Super fucking cool. Oh, 4d4, not 4d4.
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck.
So you take 11 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you're going to take 5 additional points of acid damage at the end of every one of your turns.
Indefinitely?
No, for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Okay, and now he is between the two of you guys on this walkway. And he looks at you and he just says, "Don't you understand, Durrin? I'm not here to kill you.
What's your end game?
We want to tear your life apart. We want you to suffer. You think these are your friends? Then we will rip them from your life."
Holy shit, dude.
Merrick, it's your turn.
All right, Merrick is feeling it a little bit. Be 8-1. So I'm just going to start trying to finish this. So I'm just going to do my first of 2 attacks towards one of the weaker looking guys.
Okay.
That's an 8. Thank you, dice. 18 plus 8 will do it, I hope.
Yes. I will tell you right now, just kill this man.
Yeah, he's dead. 28 damage.
He had 5 HP left.
All right, Merrick is just making eye contact with the next one. Be like, please put an end to this. Where all of us are suffering, but we all know how this is going to end. And making that last attack, 13 plus 8 is 21.
Yep.
31 points of damage.
Yeah. All right, 2 more are down. How do you finish them?
Once again, I think he just wants us to be over. So as efficient and painless as he can make it. And then as soon as he does, his eyes are just like a machine aiming at looking at the next guy and just making direct eye contact.
Yeah, they are now standing 2 people strong.
6 of them have fallen pretty swiftly. Give me a perception check, please.
God, this dice is so good to me today. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, 24.
You don't notice anything.
What? Okay. All right. Cool, Dane. Awesome. There's another fucking Yosoki in this room, isn't there?
Bloodletters turns. There's 2 of them left. And they slowly sort of like circle around you. And the room is tense. They still have you outnumbered, but there we go. They both hit.
Ugh.
And one of them fakes out. He like lunges forward, but then pivots back on his foot. And as you go to parry his strike, the guy behind you comes in and slashes down across your back for 15 points of damage. And as you sort of like recoil back, your arms lean back with the stretch, opening up your chest, and he does the exact same strike, but this time coming down across your sternum for 11 points of damage.
Merrick's looking real not good. Merrick's looking real not good.
That's going to bring us up to Durrin. This Yosoki now stands between you and Cody in the middle of this walkway. What would you like to do, Durrin?
I'm gonna laugh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna give him a smile. That's all this is for. You come into my ship wearing my mask. You're just living in my shadow, just here for some revenge mission that you. Why do you even care?
We don't take disrespect. You know this.
I thought the Fur Clan had something better to do. And I'm going to do my trick attack, but I'm going to switch to melee on the Russian. And I'm going to get up close and personal with him. My stealth is a 39.
Yep.
Nice.
But my attack's a nat 1.
Ah, damn.
Harry, you roll such an insane amount of natural ones, dude.
Especially this session.
like-
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's statistically nuts.
Yeah.
You charge in.
I wish to thank Misty Mountain Dice for this.
You charge in, and he puts one foot behind and braces himself, and you guys just clash. And you bring what weapon are you using?
I have a Gale Baton.
Okay, so you bring this baton down, and he quickly and nimbly draws out his tack knife and just, with a swift motion, just bats it to the side. And he says, "You're old, you're slow. Nothing you do will matter as much as the betrayal you had for the Fur Clan.
Why haven't you just moved on by this point?
Because you are a flea. You are a stain on our clan. And until you are removed, it will gnaw at us. We will scratch until we are raw. And we will not rest until you are dead. And everyone you love killed before you.
You're pathetic.
And yet here you are, fighting me, scared, trembling. Look at you. You might as well pissed your pants. You're nothing but a sad old man who thought he was doing the right thing." Cody, it's your turn.
Hey, shut up. I'm move action. I'm going to activate enhanced resistance as like baking soda starts coming out of my body and like neutralizing the acid. And Cody doesn't even notice it's happening. Standard action, charge, bull rush.
Okay.
And I believe he's flanked when I hit him, right? Because Durrin's on the other side?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you will be bull rushing him into Durrin.
Great. Durrin still gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you move people behind? Because like technically he won't be moving at all because there's someone there.
I don't know how that works. If you bull rush into people. I kind of want to bull rush him over him.
Fuck it, we'll say it. Yeah, if you do it, I'll let you.
Now, I do get extra movement because of my nimble, so I do bull rush him at least 10 feet, so...
I will say if you succeed, you can yeet him over Durrin to get attacks of opportunity.
Sure. So that, I believe, is a 33.
KC plus 8. I think that'll do it.
I'm fucking hoping so.
33, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, you beat it by 1. As he's like invested in just taunting and conversing with Durrin, you yell "shut up," and
I punt him. I just punt him. from behind. I'm so pissed. He's being so mean to my friend. I just run up and like kick him into the air from behind.
Solid like foot between the legs and just lift. All right, both of you get attacks of opportunity. Please take them.
That's not gonna do it. Fucking 17, or I guess 19.
Dirty 20, but does he count as flanked for this?
Yes.
So 22, I guess.
Both miss.
Oh my god, he's so nimble.
I feel like maybe it takes you by surprise, Durrin.
This is all very surprising. It's been a rough day.
Both of you miss. He goes launching over you. He does like a mid-air recovery and lands on his feet, 10 feet behind Durrin. It's his turn.
If I can't do hit point damage, I'll at least do like indignity damage.
We'll rush him into the fucking reactor.
Maybe. Do we know what that shield does?
We'll find out.
You know it doesn't do damage. It's like a neutralizing, just like a force field that stops things.
Let's neutralize him.
Yosoki takes like a 3-point stance and holds out his hand again, and these 3 rockets come shooting out and just hit you, Cody. He's casting Magic Missile.
Perfect.
As a full action. So 4 points, 4 points, 4 points. So 12 points of force damage.
Just do nat, like 3 full fucking... That's bullshit.
No, I rolled 3 threes, but it's 1d4
plus 1. That's fair.
Yeah, these 3 rockets just hit you for 12 points of damage total. Merrick, it's your turn.
All right, Merrick is probably a hit away from going down.
Oh, you're really you're real bad. I didn't realize it was...
Oh, no, I'm real bad. I am at 9. I have taken 104 damage.
Jesus.
That's a lot. Fuck.
So I have to make these 2 attacks or I'm fucked. But there's also probably something secret in this room that I didn't see last time. But I don't know that. So we'll just play as it is. Come on, Dice. You've been so good.
The 3 of you
Merrick is just ready.
are hanging on by a thread. Both of, like all 3 of you in this room are panting. You're bleeding, and this is the round that decides who wins this fight.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be a 21.
Yep.
So the first guy takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 25, 27 points of damage.
How do you kill him?
The efficiency is getting, like, low. Merrick's at his wit's end. He's pushed to his limit. So just a big, broad stroke to his chest. Everyone's, like, form and technique has gone out the window. This is just violence right now.
He goes flying back, lands on one of the chairs, and just slumps over onto the table.
I turn and look and say, all right, this the way this story ends is that you will be the man that kills Merrick. Or I will be the man to kill you, nameless, unimportant person. Let's see how this plays out. And then Merrick goes in for this last strike, but I roll a 2 on the dice.
As you lunge forward, he brings his spear up and he just says, "My name is Torin."
All right, Torin, let's see if you're my epilogue. Be my guest.
Does a 22 hit you?
It does not.
He brings the tip of the spear down and towards your neck, but you manage to put enough resistance as the blade stops an inch from your face, and you guys are locked in a struggle. 1 inch forward and you can kill him, 1 inch forward and he can kill you, and you guys stand in the tavern. Chaos and carnage surround you. Durrin, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, no. Full tilt, just gonna close the distance. Eventually the trick attack might hit, but either way, I just want to try to stay close to him and try to pull any aggro away from Cody. My stealth is a 32.
Yep, that does it.
Oh my god, yes. And a 28 for my attack.
Yes,
to hit.
That does it.
Oh my god.
That's what I want to see.
So my standard damage is just going to be 5 points.
Okay.
And then I roll 4d8 for this. 17 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save, please.
That is a 20.
He's good. He's not staggered, but, you know, I tried. As I'm finally getting on point, closing the distance.
Cody, it's your turn. You finally clock him just across the cheek. His jaw makes a sickening as the glass of the mirrored mask shatters a little bit, and it cracks and fractures.
Durrin's between me and him, right? So I couldn't charge?
You would not be able to charge, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot him. 5 foot to the side to get a bead on them and swap to my laser rifle, and I'm going to shoot. It's a 22 EAC.
That does it.
Oh, thank fuck. Of course, minimum damage on one. 18 points of fire damage as I just kind of like get to the side, flip it out, and just shoot him in the shoulder. And I just say, no wonder he left you guys. You guys suck.
He looks at you and he says, "Quiet, child. The adults are talking."
I might be older than you. I just don't remember how old I am.
He's going to 5 foot back, draw his gun, and shoot Cody.
Damn.
That is a 26 EAC.
Yup.
Or sorry, KAC. He pulls out this semi-auto pistol with a extended magazine and does 18 points of piercing damage as he just unloads half his clip into your chest.
Yeah, how many? Sorry?
18.
18?
Ooh, how you looking, Cody?
I just hit my health.
Okay.
But not great.
Tell your friend to run, or I will kill him. Let it end now between the two of us, the way it was meant to be. Over the intercom, you hear the music come to an abrupt stop.
Oh.
And a feedback, like a rings out over the tavern. It is Merrick's turn.
Well, Torn, that last note, I think, was my call. We could have been brothers, you and I. A different world, a different place. I see the fire in your eyes. I'm sorry I have to be the one to put it out.
He spits a glob of blood in your face.
Merrick doesn't even need his eyes to kill this man as he goes in for 2 attacks. First one is going to be a 12 on the dice, plus 8 is 20.
That does it.
As Merrick comes in for 32 points of damage.
Yeah. His grip weakens for a second, and you drive your Solarian blade down through his clavicle and into his chest, and he slumps forward against you and then down.
Merrick takes out his notebook and writes Torn in it really quickly.
Then you hear a soft clapping
Oh, God.
behind you. Well done. Very impressive.
Yeah.
And when you turn around, there is a android standing there. And this is an android who has made absolutely no attempt to not look artificial. His circuitry is on the very top of his skin. His face and jaw are rudimentary. Like, you can see the hinges and the everything holding it together. There is no like artificial skin covering him. He's sort of just like the robotic parts. He's wearing a long trench coat, form-fitting, collar stiff around his neck. It's tied up at the waist. He has these well-polished boots that you can pretty much see yourself in. And at his hip, there is a belt with 2 revolvers and a long string of like 7 robotic eyes hanging beside his left holster. And he has sunglasses on, and he takes them off and he folds them and holds up his hand with the glasses, and they float and a case surrounds them, and then he flicks his wrist and they disappear. In front of him are Jenny and Short Jack, restrained in these blue light shackles. And he says, "I think it's time that we have a chat."
I could use a little siesta.
Great. And he walks over and he pulls 2 chairs from one of the tables and puts them in the center of the room. And he looks at Jenny and Short Jack and he says, "Please have a seat. You as well, Merrick."
Merrick goes over towards the bar and reaches his hand under to get like a bottle of whiskey that's kept underneath it that hopefully isn't burnt. And he gets 2 glasses and he brings it over to the table and pours them both a drink and sits down.
As you pull the bottle from the bar, a shot echoes through, and he shatters the bottle, and he says, "I think you misunderstand. This is a hostile takeover. Please sit down." And he has his gun trained on you.
I just wanted a drink before I die. Is that too much?
I don't care.
Okay, you seem like an evil version of my friend, and I'm not quite fond of that. Merrick just goes over and sits down.
He brings you guys so the 3 of you are sitting down, and he, with a flick of his wrist, 2 of those shackles cover both your arms. So your hands are now bound behind the
chair. And he walks in front and he draws his second pistol and he leaves it floating. And it just keeps like swaying back and forth from Jenny while he keeps the other one in his hand, trained on you. And he says, "We're going to have a little chat. Durrin, it's your turn."
And I think just ignoring him at this point, or not necessarily ignoring, but like being like, when has the Fur Clan ever been known to fight fair? As I just close the distance, but this time I'm going to get behind him so that way Cody can get at least like maybe some flanking or at least closer or charge or whatever.
Over the intercom, you hear Merrick's voice. And Merrick, you're welcome to describe what's happening in the tavern.
Hey guys, Merrick here, captain of the Persistence. I killed 8 men by myself. That was cool.
That's really cool.
It was really
That's so cool.
There's now an evil, space magic Cody threatening me, and he's caught me, Short Jack, and Jenny. We have been taken hostage.
And then you hear like rumbling of the microphone changing hands, and he says, "Yes, I would like to call all hands on deck in the tavern, please, for a little chat."
Durrin, what do we do?
I don't know. Fuck.
How's this rat looking?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Not bad. Over the intercom, once again, you hear, "That means you, Cody, Durrin. I know you're in the engine room."
We're kind of dealing with a situation right now. Could you give us a minute?
You hear silence, and then Merrick, the gun that's hovering between Short Jack and Jenny, flips around and cracks Jenny across the temple.
Ooh.
And she goes limp. Her head flops to her chest, and she's not moving.
Cody, Durrin, please, I think we've got to take the L on this one.
I guess we surrender.
Okay.
That feels bad. That feels real bad.
The Yosoki pulls one of the loose chunks of mirror from their mask and like tears it off and begins sort of like peeling the helmet away like a cracked egg. And you see a younger Yosoki smile as he points the gun at you guys and says, "Go on then, out you go."
Sure you don't want to use that now? You might not get another chance.
He grabs you by the collar, Durrin, as he turns you around and sticks it into your back. You feel the gun still hot from being fired on Cody as he leads you guys out. And Cody, I assume you are leaving as well?
Mm-hmm.
As you leave through the doors, you see the Yosoki hesitate as the smile creeps wider across his face, and he presses a button on his wrist as the jack deactivates, and the door slams shut with Durrin still inside.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like banging on the door, but like I don't know if they can even hear me through things that thick.
So is it just me and him in this room right now?
It is, and it's your turn.
Couldn't let the chance get away from you, could you?
I don't give a shit what that robot wants. I'm here for a mission, Durrin, and that mission is to end you.
Then do it.
What are you doing?
Hey, I didn't drop my weapon. I don't think that happened.
Nope.
I'm game for a one-on-one. Let's fucking go. Is there enough room to like sneak attack right or to trick attack right now? Like,
absolutely.
Are we like okay? I'm gonna try to use my stealth, and I'm gonna try to slide out from under him and maybe try to get like a good angle as I get a 37 on my stealth.
That does it.
And a 25 on my 2 hits.
KAC.
KAC.
You do it.
Holy shit. My trick attack damage is 19.
Okay.
And then my just normal like damage is 5.
You whirl around with reflexes that you haven't had since you were about the age of this Yosoki, and you just baton him across the face. He thought you had resigned to your fate, and his guard was down, and you have punished him for it. The shards of mirror that are on the edges of his face shatter and splinter into his fur, and you can see it like tear a chunk of the side of his face off. One eye is now closed as shards of glass fly into it, and he staggers back. Cody, it's your turn.
Cody, I assume, can't hear any of this through the door.
Nope.
He just yells out, he's like, "Durrin, I'm going to go. I'm going to get the other guys, and I'll be right back, okay?" And I'm going to turn and run towards the tavern.
Okay. I will say that'll be your whole turn. I'm not going to be like, sure. You move 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Yosoki's turn. And he is going to draw his tack knife and attempt to hit you as well.
Okay.
That is a 16 KAC.
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't do it.
He lunges forward, and now those instincts are coming back to you. The feelings of fighting and reflex and intuition are all sort of coming back into the old bones, and the muscle memory is still there. With nimble-like dexterity, as he's been showing, casually step to the side, missing his attack.
Oof.
Merrick, you see Cody run into the tavern. And Cody, you now see this android wearing this, shiny black leather trench coat and these boots. His hands calmly behind his back. And he says, "It's about time you've joined us, Cody. Please have a seat." And he holds out a hand and drags a chair over towards him and puts it beside Short Jack. So it's Merrick, Jenny, Short Jack, you. And he holds out his hand to sit down.
I was in the middle of fighting with one of your other friends. If you could call him off, that would be great. And I sit down. Also, hi, who are you?
Once again, I think you misunderstand this. You're not giving me any orders here. I am.
That was a friendly request.
I'm not friendly.
I am, though.
And the gun trains itself to Short Jack.
What do you want?
I want you to tell me everything you know about Project Dahlia and who you've told.
I don't know pretty much anything about Project Dahlia.
I don't believe you. And the gun presses into Short Jack's chest.
To be fair, I kinda don't.
He walks over to Merrick and he just says, "Where did you get the file?"
I don't even remember. Cody, where did we even get that file?
Wasn't it from Salvian, the Bloodletter?
Is that where we got it?
I think so.
Somewhere on Surf, right?
Give me a bluff.
Now, because I'm on the ship, can I use half my piloting?
No, this is not a ship-based roll.
I don't know.
I don't actually remember where we got it. Where did we actually get it?
Oh, are we technically in Starship Combat?
We are not in Starship
I guess
Combat.
we're not.
It was from FB2K.
Yeah. That's a fucking nat 20. Which is a 19 because I have a -1.
Yep, he's going to roll his sense motive.
Nat 20.
So good.
He looks at you and he says, "Salvian, the man that I hired to attack you."
Yeah. He had it on him. We took it out of his pocket.
He radios Salvian. He says, "Salvian, did you give them the file that I'm currently investigating?" And Salvian's like, "No, they're obviously bullshitting you." And he's like, "I would agree with you."
I'm confused.
He sighs and he says, "Perhaps you don't understand the situation. Allow me to explain clearer." And the gun goes off, point blank into Short Jack's chest.
Holy fuck.
And he goes rocketing back across the room. The chair tips over, and blood seeping out on the floor. Have I made myself clear?
Where's the gun?
It's floating.
Beside me?
It was, yes.
Okay.
And he says, "Let's start over. I am here to get information, and I would like you to tell me. Continue to lie, and I'll keep killing people. I believe Jenny is still alive. Would you like me to kill her next?" And the gun floats over to her chest. And he looks at you, Cody, and he says, "Now, I'm going to have to ask you to give me those bangles." And he holds out his hand.
Sure. I stand up and I start walking over to him.
He says, "Oh no, it's fine. You can remain seated. I can get them from a distance."
Okay. I'm going to toss them to him, but badly.
As you toss them, he just catches them midair with a swipe of his wrist and brings them over to his palm and puts them on the bar. And he says, "Hands behind your back, please."
I do it.
And he once again swipes his wrist, and you feel your hands get restrained by these blue shackles. And he drags a chair over and puts it down in front of you and Merrick and sits on it backwards. And he says, "Where did you get the file for Project Dahlia?" And we're going to switch back to the engine room.
Okay.
Durrin, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, we're just in melee combat now. Blade versus baton. Let's try to get another trick attack off on him.
Okay.
It's 1-on-1, 25?
No.
Okay, well, hey, I at least get the attack. 19.
Nope.
Okay.
You caught him off guard, and now he is fully ready for any of your bullshit. He is now just bobbing and weaving and running circles around you. He's going to take his attack on you. That is a 26 KC.
That would hit, but there's 2 Durrins, so
Oh, that's right. Do you want to be odds or even?
odds always hits, baby.
Odds hits. That is a 1, so he hits you.
Okay.
So he does 12 points of damage to you, slashing,
Okay.
as he swipes across with his tack knife. Back in the tavern, this robot is now leaning across the chair, looking at the two of you, and he says, "There's still lots of damage that I can do. You still have plenty of friends alive."
I'm just looking at Merrick because, like, I tried to lie, I tried to protect people, it didn't work out, and I'm freaking out.
Yes, we got it from a young hacker
Where?
on Surth.
Interesting. A young hacker. How unfortunate.
By the name of Vale.
He looks at you, and he says, "Vale got you this."
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know we met him, presumably, if you know anything about us.
He stands up and he says, "Thank you. That's very helpful." And then he walks over to you, Cody, and he places his hand on your head. "Please give me a will save."
God damn it, is this a factory reset?
Still, no. Oh, no.
That's pretty good. That's a 22.
You are like inundated with memories, ones that like you don't even remember having. There are like, you're not sure if he's putting memories in or if he's unlocking them or if they're false. Like, you have no idea what is happening as flashes of things just begin flooding your brain, but you are able to resist whatever he's doing to you. And he recoils his hand back, and there's a little bit of steam coming off of it. And he says,
Cody's just like growling.
"Wow, you're a mess."
And you're an asshole.
He shrugs and he just says, "I guess from your perspective, yeah, I get that."
Could you help my friend that you shot, please? And then whatever you want, I will do it.
He looks over at Shortjack and he just says, "Oh, your friend is dead." And he walks over to Merrick. "Who have you told about Project Dahlia?"
Believe it's only us who know.
He cocks his head and he places his hand on your forehead. "Give me a will save, please."
I don't actually know the answer to that question, but
We're the best people to interrogate because we don't know the answers.
yeah, 21.
Okay, once again, you get inundated with memories, and a bunch of them come to the surface. You remember training with your father. You remember being bullied as a kid by your older brothers. You remember the day of your father's death, his funeral. You are flooded with all of these emotions. And then once again, he recoils his hand back and he just says, "How surprising. I would have thought that would be easy. Oh well, no worries. I believe you." And he walks back over to the center of the room and he says, "Now, unfortunately, I've been contracted to kill you. And you've been very, very cooperative, outside of one small incident. Would you like to be totally annihilated by my ship, or would you like me to do it personally?"
You may as well just shoot us out of the goddamn sky.
"Okay, that can be arranged." As he turns around and walks towards the door, he gets distracted by the bar and begins looking through it for a second. And Cody, you hear a pop that you've heard before and a small flash of purple light. And behind you, you hear
Oh no.
as
What?
the
Fucking blanks?
shackles get broken off your hands. And before you can look back, you hear and another pop.
What the fuck? Did that thing like sneak on board our ship? Like,
Durrin,
yeah.
it's your turn.
Okay, yeah, we're just yeah. Let's keep going. Let's see how far this train will go. 29 stealth.
Not enough.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And a 13 to hit. Like my reflexes come and go.
Not good.
Yeah.
He got a 29 to hit.
That will do it. But there's 2 of me.
Yep. He lunges forward and stumbles through your image, and he does a small roll and repositions himself, and he just says, "That's an old trick. I shouldn't have fallen for it, and I won't again." All right, back in the tavern. Merrick, is there anything you would like to do? Because Cody is now free, and I would like to give you a chance to do something before we go into that.
Think there's not much I can do from here that's beneficial. No, I was waiting to see how Cody acts.
Okay. Cody, do a thing.
I'm going to try to reach Shortjack and give him a health potion stealthily.
Oh, fuck. I would have stopped you if I knew you were going to go after Shortjack. He's dead, man. He's dead.
Is it obvious? Like, I refuse to believe that he's dead. So, That's a 16.
Well, he rolled a 16 on the die.
Okay.
As he's looking at the bar, he says, well, that's surprising. Didn't think you'd get out of those. A neat trick. And he doesn't even turn around, but he reaches his hand back, and you feel once again an inundation of thoughts and emotions. And please give me a will save.
That one will fail. That's an 11.
All right. He is using Mind Thrust at 4th level.
I think that's mystic stuff, if I recall.
So that's going to be 10 D10s.
Super.
Really? 10 D10s? Holy shit.
You take 59 points of damage.
Okay. As I am done for.
You get flooded with memories, but the one that does it for you is you're in a lab, and there's a flood of technicians and scientists and doctors, and they look at you in horror, and then it's darkness. Merrick, you see Cody go limp, and this robot has his hand outstretched, and he slowly turns around, and with a flick of the wrist, Cody goes shooting off to the side and into the wall hard, and he's not moving. And he says, well, we were going to do this the clean way and just blow you up, but let's do it the hard way. And he swipes the shackles off of your wrists and says, I think it's only fair that you get a warrior's end.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad.
He takes a couple steps out and reaches into his trench coat and pulls out a small silver device, and with a flick of his wrist, a spear extends out. And he says, shall we fight?
You never said your name before you kill us. I know it doesn't matter because I'm about to be dead, but just for tradition's sake.
Of course. It's nice to meet you, Merrick. My name is Mr. Wire. Hayden Wire.
All right, Mr. Wire. When you go back to old man Mazos, whoever's in charge of all this, let him know he's a bit of an ass. And Merrick goes charging in.
Roll me an attack roll.
Yep, that's going to be a 21.
That is a miss. As he playfully bats you to the side and holds out a hand. Give me a fortitude save, please.
16.
He holds out this hand, and you feel a wall of force, like you kind of hit it, and then he pushes you back, launching you towards the back of the tavern. And with another swipe of his hand, you feel a grip around your throat. Please give me a fortitude save, please.
27.
Okay, that is a pass, so you'll only take half damage.
Oh, good. I'm at 9.
So you take 16 points of damage.
As Merrick is about to go out, he looks at him and says, when the sun eradicates every atom of your body, I will be the one who caused it, you goddamn machine. And then he goes down.
You are on your knees, and your vision is blurring as you are losing the strength to fight. You look out. You see that silver ship, and a beam of light is rocketing towards the Persistence. And as it hits, the whole ship shakes, and a pulse of blue energy ripples through it. And Durrin, in the reactor room, you see a pulse of energy explode out, and a shimmering light emerges from the reactor. And this blinding figure walks towards the two of you as you struggle and you fight. A hand is placed gently on the other Yosoki, and you hear it say, "What the?" as it disappears.
Okay. Cool.
This being of light phases through the door. You see this beam of light just sort of like disappear up into the ship, and the doors slide open as well. And in the tavern, Merrick, as light is fading from you, you see this being of light walk in, and Hayden Wire turns around and he says, "Curious," as he also disappears. With another pulse of light, you are brought back to full health.
Oh my god.
And this being of light looks around for a moment and surveys the situation, and then looks down at you and extends a hand and says, "It looks like we could both use each other's help. My name is Eridaxis.
I am the last of the Valai.